Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a very special video for you. We are doing another statue review. This time, another Prime 1 Studio statue of The Dark Knight Returns. Part 3, The Master Race. Batman. Now this thing is absolutely amazing. I just got this in a few weeks ago and it has immediately vaulted into my favorite statue that I own. Again, the detailing is amazing that I've come to know from Prime 1 Studios, which is why they are now my favorite studio that I collect these statues from. Unfortunately, there's some other really good ones out there, but these are my favorites, especially in the 1/3 scale, which is what this is. So this is amazing. Everything from the rifle down to the actual base is ultimately detailed, and I can't wait to dive into the specifics. So without further ado, let's get into some specifics, get into the swap outs, get into the base, get into the detail that you can see up close and personal. That's coming at you right now. Okay, we're about to do some up close and personal shots. Let's start with the base, and you have to immediately take notice of this massive eagle head. Like, this thing is enormous. If we get up in close on this thing right here in 1/3 scale, I mean, this alone, weight-wise, pretty much takes up the whole statue's weight of the base, is that eagle head. Now again, the base itself, really awesome. Looks like the top of a building, along with this eagle head on there. But as you can see, look at the detail. All right, so as you can tell with the detail on the bricks, the detail on the cement, like just everything here looks amazing. Great. But I still can't get over the detail of the eagle head. Like, it looks amazing. If you can't tell, it's kind of almost like the feathers, quote unquote, are glossy-ish at the very tips of them. It just looks really, really awesome. And I'll do a shot at the end of right up front of the eagle head. Now let's swing around the back. We got a muddy boot. That's pretty cool. We swing around the back here. We've got the same issues, I shouldn't even say issues, but awesome detailing as the front. Goes all the way around the back. And unfortunately, it's kind of dark. I don't have a light back here. I apologize. But we're going to swing around to the other side, and then I'll show the back, and we're going to move on to Batman himself. All right, so here we have the other side of the eagle head. Again, extremely detailed, even from the tongue, the beak, just everything. And moving across the side of the statue, we see his cape get in the way, of course. His cape is amazing. And then we move on to the back. The back again, apologies, it's dark right back. Apologies, it's dark right back here. So I'm not gonna really do the back of the statue because unfortunately, like I said, I don't have any light back there. I should have done that here. Look at the size of these wings. These wings really stand out immensely. So if you're worried about space as a collector, this one might be a bit of an issue with the way that these wings flare out along with his cape. Again, his cape is amazing because it is not fabric, it is fully sculpted, which I absolutely love. So speaking of Batman, let's move up to him. So first things first, you're gonna notice on his boots are the absolute level of detail on his leather boots. You can see the mud, you can see the detailing, the difference in appearance for what looks like to be extremely well used. Look at the costume detailing too. I mean, it just looks so freaking good. And then you've got his other boot on the left side, also detailed, also muddy. Massive freaking quads. Let's be honest. Awesome side pouch on his leg here he's got strapped in. Love the coloring. It's not fully yellow. It's like a mustardy yellow. Really, really like that. That goes hand in hand with his belt. Again, looks really good. Brown on the belt straps, the actual pouch themselves. A nice mustard yellow. Looks really good. Moving up. Look at the sculpted. I mean, this dude's ripped. Let's be honest. Absolutely ripped. And then the hand swap out that I love the most. Look at these batarangs. He's got all four classic, like ripped straight out of the comic. I absolutely love that. That hand is amazing. Going up to the bat symbol. Fat bat, let's go, my favorite. The detailing on the freaking suit is amazing. Battle damage bat symbol. All the knife scratches. that he's been through. I say scratches, that sounds really lame. Now let's move on to something that I think is super cool part of this, the rifle. Look at this thing. This rifle is absolutely amazing. Fully sculpted. So is the actual rifle strap. I thought that was really cool. The strap is fully sculpted. The detailing on the wood, I mean, that is an awesome piece. An awesome accessory. And then let's talk about the awesome facial sculpt. The portrait we've got here, we've got 3 separate portraits. This is the complete, not making a face at all, just standard Batman stoic look. He's just caring about his business. Scoping out some villains. One of my favorite cowls to date. Absolutely love the comic book white eyes. Everything about this looks amazing, including what we're watching on TV in the background. Don't pay any notice to that. All right, and the coolest part about this statue is, I shouldn't say the coolest part, but is a lot of the accessories and swap outs that you get. As you can see, we've got 2 additional portraits, one where he is sort of mad and one where he is very mad, which I actually really like. And an awesome feature that more statues should do is you can swap out the symbol. He's also got a grappling hook, literally just the hook with the rope, and multiple hand swap outs to be able to hold the grapple in his hand. Now, I'm not going to show that one. That one actually takes quite some time to put together. And personally, the way I have him with this rifle and the batarangs is my favorite loadout for Batman. But I am going to swap out his portraits and swap out his symbol, and I will do that now. All right, we are back with the halfway pissed off look. I really like this one. This looks like he's really irritated. Someone just kind of pissed him off a little bit. Not fully, but a little. And he's about to extract some vengeance. Again, swapped out the Fat Bat for the classic yellow and black. Looks amazing. Another detail I'm going to point out in just one second here that I thought was really cool. Let's get a close-up of that gritty face. Oh, that looks good. Here's another feature I thought was really cool, as you can see right here on the rifle. Finger off the trigger. Thought that was just a cool little nod to correct firearms handling. This thing is really cool. The way you put this in is awesome as well. His thumb right here actually comes out and the rifle slides out. There's no real magnet holding the rifle in place except for his own hand, just holding it in place. You can see it wobbles. So just be careful with that, but his thumb, it holds it in place. So again, we've got another portrait to show, and I'm going to swap back out for the Fat Bat because in my humble opinion, Fat Bat, best bat. That's next. Okay, we are back at it with the Fat Bat back in place, Fat Bat, best bat, and the gritty, mad, ultra pissed off portrait of Batman. Now, I will say this is probably my favorite portrait. And sorry, the light there. There we go. This is probably my favorite portrait that came with this exclusive black edition. That's another thing that's really cool. They only made 300 or 350 of these, the black edition. They made, most of these are blue. And while the blue obviously is comic accurate, he had a blue version. The black version is my favorite. That to me is Batman. So I really, really enjoy this. Had to get the black version here, the exclusive. But again, back to the portrait. This is my favorite portrait, but I feel like all portraits that come, like extra portraits that come with Batman statues, he's all gritting his teeth, extremely pissed off. And while I love it, being that all my other statues have these type faces, I was like, let's calm things down a bit. Let's put a normal portrait in there. Therefore, I have him displayed with the very first portrait down here, the one where he is not even halfway pissed off, just normal. So that was really creepy because the light made it look like he blinked. I'm creeped out, so I might end this video early. I'm gonna have to rewatch that to see. But again, accessories he comes with, multiple hand swap outs, grappling hook, awesome symbol swap out, awesome portraits. Here's that eagle right from the front. Look at that. And if I back it out, just look at the size of this thing. I mean, this thing is massive, especially with the rifle. I'm gonna have dimensions on screen now for what this guy is gonna be like in your collection. So again, make sure you got room for him because he is massive. All right, well, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching this video. This is an amazing statue, one of my favorite that I have in my collection. Again, this is straight out of The Dark Knight Returns by Prime One Studios. Absolutely amazing. So if you can, get your hands on this. I also want to do a quick shout out to the company I bought this from, Comic Concepts. If you haven't seen them before in the whole statue collecting industry, I would highly recommend reaching out to them. They have some statues in stock like this one that other places don't, and that is awesome when you're kind of late to the party in getting these. I thought I would never get this, but he had one in stock. I reached out to him via email. Awesome. He immediately responded, so I will leave a link in the description below. Check out Comic Concepts if you're a collector like myself. Maybe you'll find something that you also thought was out of stock. So again, thanks for stopping by. If you like what you saw, please hit that like and subscribe button. And remember, as always, fellas and ladies, stay geeky.